What up, guys? It's the Bad Wolf. All right. So, also known as the Mad Wolf, because, well, you have to be a little crazy to live in the front of the wolf pack. All right. Why? Because there's always new adventures around every corner. So, but that's where some of us live, is in the adventure zone. While the back makes sure everything is good, we're all here trailblazing. All right. So, what is this particular video about? It is about the ever elusive Z plate. What is a Z plate? I've been hearing this for X amount of time. Even when I did a live with my boy A6 Grind Time, that's his channel on YouTube, so check him out. Um, it's all about the car and the plate on the car. So the Z plate is a license plate. Okay, people are like, oh, you guys are doing that right to travel? Yeah, but you should get a Z plate, and then you won't get bothered. You won't get messed with instead of making your own or whatever else. Well, I've heard good and bad stories for both. Okay, but in general, if you have a problem, it's because they're overstepping if you do everything the correct way. So let's take a look. What is the correct way? Well, if you haven't watched those videos, you need to know that you need to remove yourself from all of their traps and accounts and licenses and whatever else. Transfer your vehicle into a private trust. Okay. Then you can operate. But watch the other videos I have made on right to travel. Just look it up. Right to travel, James C. Lovett, and do it accordingly. Don't sit here and cut corners, okay, where we're not trying to give them excuses and reasons to bother us. And you should also download the right to travel information on my website, or you can buy the paid packet where I dump a whole bunch of those right to travel things on you. Learn them, learn where the power comes from, the Constitution and the Supreme Court, the United States of America. Long live America. All right. So the Z plate. So there's actually a website called zplates.com. Now, I don't get paid for this. I'm just giving you guys the live feed from whatever we see here. So let's take a look. So the Z plate is actually a custom plate that is a European style plate. Now, can you use those here in America? Yes. Can you use them in the United States? There's a difference. And if you don't know the difference, and you don't know that there's three different definitions of the words the United States, then you're already behind the corner on this one, or the 8 ball, as they say. So in the United States and its territories, you are only temporarily allowed to be in the United States and use a foreign plate. Eventually, if you are residing here, you need to, I should say there, excuse me, if you're residing there, then after 6 months in most states, you have become a resident, according to them, and you need to apply for a state's certified plate, which is a typical one that everybody gets. But if you understand the Constitution and right to travel and the Supreme Court rulings, then you understand that you can exist anywhere in the physical states, including your state, because only the Republic actually owns the state. All the other ones actually own their legal states on paper, and if you use their benefits and privileges, then you belong to their state. Otherwise, each and all of those states waived a certain amount. Well, okay, not so much the corporation, we'll just say. But as for all the rest of them, they've all waived a percentage of their state, because the word state means, or is synonymous with the word country. So each one of these states or countries have waived a percentage of their rights to the Constitution of the United States of America. They joined the Union. When they did that, they had to lose, say, 15 or 20% of their complete say-so to then follow the rules of the Constitution. That's a fact. That's why these trolls don't understand this information. And even though we're American nationals, even they are also American nationals. Unless you were born somewhere else, then you're not. But you can become one multiple ways. So anyway, here are your plates. Now this one over here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's a German style one. And Well, this one is a immunity license plate created in the Z style. Now, for those people, yes, I do still provide the service of making a traditional styled plate, but that is more so for people who are handicapped or have a disability or elderly. Um, yeah, sure, I could just offer it, make tons of money. What you do? But I don't want to divert my time to that because you guys can do it yourself by going to buildasign.com, clicking the center tab that says custom license plates or license plates, and then it'll drop down, click custom. Then drag and drop your images, set your colors, and put in your own information. Don't say I never gave you guys anything free. All right. So you don't really actually need anybody. And if you do it with them, it's a 50% discount compared to what I would say, sell you. Why would you do that? Oh, because this is the movement. Okay, from your favorite non-belligerent neutral party. Um, just letting you guys know. All right. So, but for those people that it does apply to, yes, you know how to reach out to me, and I'll be glad to help you guys out. But in general, it's not my thing to just have to do that. You guys can do that yourself. So, otherwise, you can have these people here do the same exact thing, but in a European style. So, all kind of cool colors, borders. Heck, maybe I'll get one. I don't even know. Some of them look kind of cool. All right. So, German style Euroband custom license plate. So that's it, guys. Looks like you can have Puerto Rico embossed in the background. You can have, it's the same thing you can do basically on Build a Sign if you want to do it there as well. You can have a Great Britain logo on there. You can have your state's custom flag on there. Like I said, same thing you can do on Build a Sign. The only difference is that here they're going to give you the more European style, which also effectively also helps you to be removed out of their jurisdiction, along with you canceling and closing all of your other things and then putting your vehicle into a trust. Now, for some people, if you want to, you can actually create a trust and then formally inform the DMV that it's now been placed into this trust, give them your trust information, and they should give you a new plate to represent the current status that you're operating in. And for those other people out there who are having a little problem, let's just say in your travels or you're in your driving, don't forget to check out my other video on a Department of Transportation license and plate. And also something new for people in California, not brand new, for those people who are apparently foreign nationals and unable to get a driver's license. Apparently in California, you can apply for an AB60 license. But check that out with them. This is just information. You guys got to do the research. Now, each state should have something similar to that. But once again, I'm only one person. So if your state does have something out there or your state provides something informational and you want me to share it, let me know. But make sure you vet it first or research it and then let me know. Because then I don't have to work so hard when I do the research. I can merely look up the file, make a call real quick, ensure that the information is accurate, and then we can provide that. Otherwise, we don't share or put bogus stuff up here. We don't do that. And we leave that to the trolls with their fake YouTube channels and, whatever else passing off their crap. So remember, guys, when you guys get anything on the internet, whether it's me, the next guy, or you find some file, make sure you vet the information, call, ask, and then at some point in time, maybe you'll do the process, but be wary or be aware of the possible outcomes for things that are especially financial in nature. That can get you in trouble. And remember, they dwell off of controversy and you doing something dumb. Because when you do something dumb, you end up in front of them. And then they can make more bonds and lock you away and have access to your Sesticate trust and make more money. So walk the righteous path, self-govern, stay out of their way, and make sure they stay out of yours. That's just good business. You don't have to do business with everybody, but if you do business, do good. And remember, guys, I actually had an officer say this. We are not taught the stuff that you know. Because why would anybody teach armies of all these people, for even they themselves, what they have access to and their birthrights? The system that they're in, that they signed the contract agreement to be in, would not teach them how to be free. Otherwise, how can you go out and bust people for something when there's a law that supersedes them that makes this null and void? Unless you have a consenting agreement. Gave you guys a lot of information there. That's it for now. Don't forget to join the Wolf Pack, which is available on YouTube on the main channel. You can just hit the join button, choose any package you want, and that will give you access to the extra videos and all the perks and benefits of when I do go live privately or whatever else, or publicly. You'll have all that information. Otherwise, I also just joined Patreon, so you can find me over there, but I have not uploaded videos yet. And I also have the Badwolf Media channel, which is also on YouTube, and that's going to cover a variety of different topics on the personal side. So that's it. If you want some of the fashion, check out down below. I've got some mugs and cups and bags and shirts with the logos, my punum, and some court cases on there to help spread the word. Remember, anything that is Caesar's, meaning the U.S. corporation, we don't want. That's for them. So if you're a U.S. citizen, this information is probably not for you. Exit stage right. For the rest of you guys who are American nationals and who are woke, make yourself at home. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys later. From your favorite non-belligerent, non-combatants, American national, non-citizen national, state citizen, James Lovett, the Bad Wolf. Talk to you guys later. Have a great one.